Hi, it's Tuesday, it's time for Pick of the Week. I'm Lindy Lex UK and this is my selection from the week ending the 19th of July. So it's week 23 already, and you sent me a load of stuff. I mean, I had hundreds of games this week and it took me 3 or 4 days to get through them. I've made a collection, lots of really interesting and varied games this week. Very pleasing. There's also been some really interesting game jams recently. The Kingdoms in the Sky game jam has produced some really lovely artwork, and the current game jam, which is the One Button, that's producing some really interesting ideas for gaming, so platform games and puzzle games and things like that, where you only get to press one button. So that's all good. Also, the PG Jam, the Project Genesis horror game jam, has finished, and there were some really good entries in there. I played a few of them in the previous Pick at the Weeks, and this week we have the winner in here. So thanks to Project Genesis for organising that for the community to do. Obviously there was a prize incentive involved. So I think it attracted some really good entries there. I'm thinking of doing a video on the YouTubers, the Dreams YouTubers. So if you've got any suggestions at who I should maybe check out on YouTube that do videos on Dreams, then let me know in the comments. That'll help me with my video. Right. Let's get on, shall we? Now, you don't send me an awful lot of elements. Most of what you send me are artworks and games. But I was sent this. This is School Bus by Shoshito Entronato. It's a very nice, chunky bus, this. I don't know if it's based on an actual bus or it's just a fantasy version of a bus. But it's pretty cool, I think. Very nice. The wheels are particularly good, I think, on here. And you can go inside the bus. It's all kitted out inside with all these comfy seats. It's a very luxurious school bus. I never went to school and I think this luxurious. All this, look at the leg room and the comfy seating. And there's not that many seats in this bus. We were all crammed in like sardines on our school bus. So this is luxury indeed. How the children are supposed to actually get up to their seats from this extremely high ledge, I've no idea, but there you go. It's a disabled ramp, so maybe it's a disabled school bus. That's why the seats are wide apart. I didn't think of that, so you can get lots of wheelchairs in. There we are. Anyway, there we are. There's a school bus. Unfortunately, it is incredibly high in thermo. So as an object, it's very nice. As something that is useful as an asset, not so much. It's 77% thermo. And I have tried fiddling about with it and try and get the thermo down. I didn't manage to get it down to sort of 35, 34-ish. So I halved it. But even at that level, it's quite high for an asset that maybe you just want parked on the street. So be aware of that when you're making your assets. Nobody's going to want to use it if you're using up all the available thermo, because basically they can't put it in their game. So bear that in mind when you're making things. But it's nice anyway. Right, next one, Microchip Homemade by Jimmy J75. It's really interesting. It's an idea of being able to fake up create mode in play mode, because you can't see the microchips. There's no way of turning the visibility on. Now that's something Media Molecule might consider actually. I'm sure it would be just they could just add a little toggle or something so that you can actually see the microchip in play mode. That might be a really useful addition actually, for creators, never mind useful for gameplay, but in the meantime you could use these. Now he's made a design which is really interesting, and these are beautifully made, these printed circuit board shapes. They look amazing. I mean, I'm sort of glad that our microchips don't have this background effect on them, because I think my eyes would go a bit peculiar playing about with microchips that look like this. But I think it's really nice that they've got this design. But he's made a great job of sculpting and making the gates and gadgets. There's a microchip gadget there. Made a great job of recreating those. So obviously everything in the Dreamverse is made in Dreams, as far as I know. So it's not a surprise that you can make really good looking microchips, but people don't do it. And this is really well done. And yes, I can imagine it did take quite a while to do all of this. Most of this is using text gadgets, because all of these symbols are available in the Dreamverse for you to use. You just put the correct name of the gadget between two angle brackets. If you want to know which emojis and symbols that you can use, there is a link to 2 pages of both sorts of emojis and symbols that you can use in Dreams. If you type emoji into the search bar of Dream School, there's a page there and direct you to the right places. It is a shame that when you zoom out, you lose the draw distance on those text boxes, which sort of ruins the effect somewhat. There's not an awful lot you can do about that, though. The draw distance in this game is really, really short. I guess there might be a way of changing the global settings, but anyway. Interesting, and it's something that might be interesting for a game. If you want to make something a bit like Impception, if you haven't seen that little movie, where it was a very convincing fake out, that one. Right, okay. Art and set design now. And Kingdoms in the Sky is the current voting game jam. And there's lots of really interesting things. There's another week of voting to go. I'm just going to reset progress on this. Another week of voting to go. So you can vote for this one. This is Castle in the Sky by Ian Sane Artist. Corey Stoiler has done the music, and this music is amazing. The whole thing is pretty great, to be honest. So you've got the environment of the world here. I'd love to be able to make something as beautiful as this. You've got the clouds, you've got the castle. Stunning bit of music. And it all works really well. There's been some really great things made for the Kingdoms in the Sky Game Jam. It was a good subject. It inspired people, it sparked their imagination to make nice things. There's a real sense of realism with these buildings. I could have put this in the movie section, but I think really it's just a moving camera. It's not really a movie. It's a set. It's a piece of artwork. Lovely, very nice, nicely presented bit of artwork there. Castle in the Sky would make a great bit of digital wallpaper there. All sorts of angles that you can make that. Really nice. Right, next up we have Pieta by Funk97 ITA. Now, before I play this, let me just say this particular creator likes to create artwork which has a body horror aspect to it. And those not familiar, Pieta is as a word to describe a particular religious sculpture. It's that of Mary holding the dead Jesus in her arms after he's come off of the crucifix. And some people might find this particular artwork a little disturbing, or possibly insulting if they're particularly of a religious bent. I don't mean to insult anybody. I'm looking at this purely as artistic, of its artistic merit. It is extraordinary. So we have our two figures here, and he's incorporated anatomical sculpture as well. So you've peeled back the flesh so you can see the muscles and the nerves and the bones, and flesh is peeled back. You can see the heart here, and the male figure here with half his head missing, so you can see inside the skull. I'm really pleased that it's in black and white. I don't think I could take it if it was all full gory colour. It's quite extraordinary. What was he holding? A lung or something in his hand? It's really, really spooky, but beautifully sculpted, as you must agree. That's extraordinary. There we go. I show a lot of this particular artist stuff on my pick of the week because, quite frankly, it is extraordinary. He's one of the best. I say he, it might be a she, but from the subject matter and everything, I'm gearing towards it being a he. The quality of the work stands out. It really does. One of the best sculptors on Dreams, in my opinion. Okay, next thing then. End of an Age. Here's another really great artist in Dreams. This is Martini Tydick, otherwise known as Martin Nibelung, and I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. I suppose Tydick isn't quite the right thing to be saying, but how do you pronounce that, honestly? Martin Nibelung. This is End of an Age. It's just a single set with a single camera. What's fascinating about this is the use of shadow. The people wandering about outside, it really gives you a sense of realism. Great use of light, great use of particle effects here. This is something like dust effects in the light and everything like that. It just adds to realism. I don't think it's that difficult to put in, but to make it look effective and real is another thing. This is a great little sculpt. This is a great example of sort of active moving wallpaper, I guess. I don't know if this is inspired by The Last of Us or something like that, but yeah. You've got control of the camera to a certain extent, but so you can sort of look around, but it's pretty much a fixed view, really. But there we go. End of an Age. Very nice. This next one is called The Heretics Mountain by Spicticus. What I liked about this was his use of clouds and sky, and also his logo. I think this is a great logo. Lovely done. I really need to work on my own. So the sky is the thing here. They've made a great job of having really interesting sky. There's sort of a Mount Doom thing going on over there with it all spiraling around the mountain. So we can move around. A lot of people put interesting cloud formations in their sky, but they don't get them to move. This is perhaps moving quite fast because you've got this I don't know what you call that, maelstrom over there, over the mountain. But it's nice to see clouds move. So if you're wanting a little bit of realism, not this sort of speed, but a little bit slower, but to getting your clouds to move around in the sky can really help give you a lovely realistic look and make your sky more interesting. So I think this is pretty good, this. Very moody. Right, this next one is procedurally generated painting. Now, it's not creating the best pictures, but it's the fact that they're procedurally generated is the fascinating thing about this. And it's also got procedurally generated music attached to it as well, which is also very interesting. So what this does is it creates randomized paintings of mountains and trees and the sun and what have you. And you can change the look of it with some of the settings here. So we can make it nighttime. It just changes the colour of everything. You end up with interesting effects. Like so. And I can generate a new painting. There we are. Lost the mountain now. Yep, gained another mountain there. Lots of mountains in that one. So you can just pop along until you find one you like the look of. Let's something like that. So these aren't paintings and they're randomizing the paintings. They're actually randomizing what's being actually rendered here, which is really interesting. And you can change the style by changing the flex for different ones, and you can get really interesting shapes and effects in this. Dots I like. Dots is normally quite a good one. That one works quite well as well. So there's lots of different ways you can change it. You can change scan lines. You can posterize it, so you can, or posterize it, should I say? So you can make, you know, a little bit more dramatic. You can take away the saturation or boost the saturation up, like I'm doing here, 100% saturation. So it's using all of the skills that you can do. That makes it all pixely, so you can make out it's an 8-bit game. There's all sorts of things you can do. It's really amazing. And you can put in black bars to make it like a cinema look, which is quite fascinating. And we've got a change of camera here as well, so you get that 3D effect. So now I've done that, I can't get back to the beginning. Oh no. Anyway, there we go. Procedurally generated painting. It's sort of a fascinating thing to just play about with, but I like the logic behind it. I think it's very nice. Right, movies now. This is The Echo Hunters by Isk2K7, Butchu McFly, DJ Frags, Forensic Seance, and Sassy Southern Girl. I don't want to reset progress because I've started watching it and I don't want to lose my place. But it's about a group of demon hunters, the Echo Hunters. I think they're demons, maybe aliens, alien hunters. I'm not quite sure whether they're demons or aliens. Anyway, they've saved this girl. Somebody has stolen her father and replaced him with this alien or demon replacement, and they've just saved her. And now they've gone back to their base.
Ding dong, daddy's home.
place is...
Elaborate, sophisticated, mind-blowing.
Dusty.
Huh?
Hey, G.I. Gemstone, I got you a friend.
Oh, Captain, come on in. Make yourself at home. There's plenty of room. What was it you said? I'd sooner eat my own mother before I let the humans overpower me. Well, I hope old Mama tasted good.
Shut up, maggot.
Hey there. You seem a bit shell-shocked. I thought you could use a little pick-me-up.
What? No, I don't drink alcohol.
Join the club.
That's another creeper caught. Now we need to find out where the Aunt Lacey are keeping those poor people.
Daisy?
And lazy. Moron.
Can't we just ask them where my dad is?
Sorry, not that simple. The Lacey run a tight ship, and they like secrets. When groups are sent to steal identities, only one of them know where they actually keep the people. And we found the duds.
Think positive, Morrow. 2 down, 1 to go. One that's gonna lead us straight to the victims. And guess who caught her to his trail? Voila! Looks like this joker's been keeping busy in the good town of Greenwood.
There you go, I'll just leave it there. It's amazing. It's like watching a whole TV show. So the Echo Hunters, 75 thumbs up only, which is terrible. Let's get that level up. Go check this out. It's a lot of fun. It's 18 minutes of cartoon goodness. If you like children's cartoons, it has that feel about it. And the acting is really good, and it's got a really strong storyline and great animation, so check that one out. This next one is a music video. This is called Green Guy by Lol Pokemans. It's got nothing to do with the green guy from Bivson, you know, the character with the green tail and everything. It's not him. It's another green guy. I don't normally put music videos on this channel, and there's a reason for that. Copyright is an issue on YouTube, and I try from my damned hardest not to put anything on here that's going to get the attention of anybody trying to make a claim. I don't have adverts on my channel, and I don't want adverts suddenly cropping up because somebody's claimed music. And people have a tendency to put music onto Dreams and don't say that it is a remake of something, and I think it's original, and then I play it and then I get into trouble. I'm pretty sure that this is original, so I think we're okay. But please, folks, don't put other people's music into the Dreamverse. Even if you make it yourself and make a cover in Dreams, it still counts as their music, and people like me who play it can still get claims on their videos, and I try very hard not to have any claims at all, so I don't normally play music videos. However, I'm going to play this one. Here we go.
got time to clean up you. Have time to leave. Hey, I'm a green guy living in a red world. Hey, I'm a green guy and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm a green guy. What you gonna do about it, huh? Huh?
There we go. What are you going to do about it? Huh? That was Logpoke Mountain, his music video. There are lots of really great music in Dreams. I don't think enough of it gets played. So please support musicians in Dreams and check out their music, because there are lots of really creative people in Dreams, and the visuals get all the attention when there's also some amazing music about. Anyway, that's a plug. Now we have some games for this week. We'll start off with Cloudwalker. This is part of the Game Jam. I think this is going to do really well. Rabrit, the Cloudwalker. I'm just resetting progress. And we'll play from the beginning. I love the title here. I think that looks really cool. Interesting enough, this piece of music is all over the Dreamiverse. It's a very popular piece. Dearest Cogs, His Majesty requests your immediate assistance. The glorious Cumulus Kingdom is under siege. Make haste to the capital at once. Now, this is made for the Game Jam, and I'm hoping that this is going to be developed into a much bigger game, because it is amazing. It's very similar to a game that was in the Tiny Worlds Game Jam. Let's go upstairs. But it's its own thing. Let's see, can I get over there? Yes, I've got it. I wish the camera didn't go invisible when you got close to things. It's the thing in Dreams that I'm not very keen on. It'd be nice if they could sort that out so it didn't do it. Look at that, how smooth was that? I love the ways that umbrella comes out when you jump. All these little platforms that pop up, it's so nicely done. They're really beautifully made. Look at these little ropes all flowing. It's great. Somebody knows what they're doing here, definitely. Highly skilled game makers, I think. Get over there. I mean, let's look around. It's really nice. It's got good use of sound effects as well. That makes a big difference to a game. It comes alive when you have sound effects, so that you have the sound of things, so the right sound when you land on objects. So if you're walking on grass, it sounds like grass. If you're walking on stone steps, that's what it sounds like. If you're in a tunnel, you get an echo. That sort of thing really makes a difference to your game. So I don't know how many we had to collect. Was it 12? I'm not 100% sure how many we needed. Anyway, I'll leave it there. It is lovely. Really nice game. The Cloudwalker. Right, this is Swamp Whip, a short tale about garbage. Let's reset progress on this. Jimmy Cultist. Swamp Whip lives alone in the dump until an apocalypse of balloon monsters attack. This dream is very short and was mainly created as a test for the graphical style. And it has a really distinctive style. Look at this. You just don't see this very much in the Dreamiverse. Hand-drawn props with this stop frame animation style or drawn cartoon style. It's amazing. Just amazingly done. It's really, really good. Oops. So there's some interesting game mechanics in here as well. I mean, he says it's short, but I've seen shorter games than this for demos. There's an awful lot involved in this for a demo. Right, so I've got another. Oh, got him. You have to sort of jump and get them. That's the technique there. I mean, look at all this garbage and stuff. It's like a combination of drawn stuff and 3D stuff, and it's just so effective. Greetings, I am Dr. Crud's arch friend. An arch friend? What's an arch friend? I'm currently researching a method of eliminating this vicious plague of kids. These buoyant monstrosities are invulnerable to all conventional weapons. If you could accompany me to Dr. Crud's laboratory, perhaps we could study your spittle for a solution. We're here, but I have unfortunate news. Lab security has been breached, so for the sake of the free world, we must go on ahead while I wait here. So we've got a slightly different mood now, and it's a slightly different level of complexity. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, these things are really difficult to get over. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get over them, to be honest with you. There. I mean, you can't go... It's a bit like Little Big Planet in that you've got lots of depth, but you can't go into it. So I'm wondering whether it's a Little Big Planet Illumini that's involved in this. It has that feel about it. But it's pretty unique. Quite amazing. Anyway, that was Swamp Whip. It's got quite a few thumbs up, but it's nice to see something different. Here's the next game. It's called One Button, A Few Seconds Challenge by Dark Shadows 4769. It's only got 4 thumbs up. Now, I'm assuming this is entered into the current game jam, which is the One Button game jam. Now, the reason this has got so very few thumbs up is because it is a scene. As you can see, it's not a game. And if you want people to play your game, you must, and I can't emphasize this more, make it into a dream. People do not play things in the dream shaping section. They look for things to play in dream surfing, and only dreams go in dream surfing. So this is not there. This is why you're not getting played. So if you make a game, do not leave it as a scene. Make it into a dream. Otherwise, nobody is going to play it. It's different if it's an asset. Obviously, an asset is an asset. But if you're making games, make sure they are dreams. Otherwise, you will be very disappointed with the lack of plays. Now, this is a fascinating platformer. It's timed. and it looks pretty basic. So you've just got your medium molecule style stuff. When we'll set the timer off, and we're off. You think, okay, fair enough. What happened there? I fell down a hole. I've obviously got to be very careful where I step. Right. Step. Over we go. Right, where have we got to go? Onto there. Oh no, that's not. Oh dear. And now the map has changed. Everything is now different. It's like, now where have I got to go? Where am I? Right, I've got to go up here this time. That's where the timer is. Okay, timer. Go. Okay. I've got to here. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm on. Can I... Where have I got to go? Oh no! I'm in the wrong place. Oh dear. No! And I've died. The timer's ticking away. I'm not getting anywhere. Oh my god, I don't even know where I've got to go now. This way? No! And now the map changes again. It's a fascinating idea, this. I'm absolutely rubbish at this game, but the idea of this looks really good. So I'm going to assume it's possible to do the game, but looking at this, how am I going to get... I can't get across there. It's too far away. I can't even get to the timer to start this off. Maybe I have to run and jump. Aha! Now, that's what I should have done previously, isn't it? I should have done a run and jump, and then I would have got further. Right, now. Okay, here we go again. Uh-oh. Oh no, I missed... Oh, that was so stupid. Anyway, there we go. Fascinating idea where it all changes around. It's really, really interesting. But only 4 thumbs up, which is terrible. Make it into a dream and you'll get a lot more plays, I'm sure. Right, next we have the Invocation by the Blight Beast with Typhus 667 and Piece of Craft. Now, this was the winner of Project Genesis horror game jam that he ran on his channel, his YouTube channel. There was a $1,000 prize that was raised. Raised on a crowdfunding site, I think. So it attracted a lot of really good creators, and this was the winner. It's very creepy. I've played it to the end. The Invocation. It does feel, though, and because it was made in a game jam, it's relatively short. It could very easily be developed into something much longer. But it has a feeling of like games like PT and that horror game with the artist. I can't remember what it's called. So it's something of fear. I can't remember the name of the game. Anyway, it's very similar to those sorts of indie horror games. There's various notes all over the house which you can read, which gives you the story background, which is pretty strong. And there are puzzles to solve, keys to collect, codes to break, things to find, like, what the hell is that in there? It's like, what is that? I've played this a few times and you only... Oh my god, what is it? What was that? Sometimes you see these things and sometimes you don't. There's all sorts of creepy things going on. I recommend you play this with the lights off in the proper frame of mind and get the real atmosphere of this. It's excellent. I don't really want to play it, to be honest, because I don't want to spoil it for you. It's one of those games where I think you need to experience it for yourself, and I don't want to spoil it by solving all the codes in front of you and getting all the jump scares and stuff out of the way. I will turn the light on and show you the bathroom. This is the sort of place, you know, that in PT it's got squealing fetuses in the sink. It's like that. It has that feel to it. It's very creepy, and it plays out like a proper professional game, and it really is worthwhile. So I'm not going to play anymore because I don't want to spoil it. Go play The Invocation by the Blight Beast. It's very, very good. Especially if you like puzzles and things, it's great for that. Right. Demon Hunter by Neutralite. This is in the alpha stage, it says. It's anime based, anime inspired. And just the opening sequence with this girl on the train is quite impressive because, as we well know, there are no reflections in dreams. So this has been faked up with a model that's doing exactly the same movements as the girl in front, but in reverse. So it's all very clever. Probably used a live clone. Why do Japanese put their girls in sailor suits for school uniforms? It's a bit weird. Right, anyway. Clothing aside. I love the way the demons can take down the environment. There we go. I love the fact that the music is actually in the game. She's chosen to hear it, which is cool. Let's run away. I haven't managed to get past these demons yet. As they keep killing me. Oh. Have I killed him? Yes. Excellent. It's the first time I've managed to get past it. Let's get some soda in. Oh, eyeballs everywhere. I love the design of these demons. I think they're really cool. They're unusual. Come on. Oh, yes. Yumi's done it. Alright. Let's get that. Oh, this is a big one. Did I get him? Yay! I got him. Yeah. I gotta take a shower, she says. I should think so. She's covered in demon blood. Look at her. Drink soda. There we go. this is just cool. Anyway, we'll leave it there. There's so much to do in that game. Considering it's an alpha, there's a lot more to it than it looks. 329 thumbs up already. I checked that one out. It's pretty cool. Well, here's another, what I suspect is another entry in the one button challenge for the game jam. X-Runners. So you are a little X button, little cross button. There we go. And you're moving. I'm not moving him. He's moving automatically. You've just got to press the X button at the right time. It starts off pretty simple, actually. Not that taxing as platformers go, and there are plenty of taxing platformers in Dreams. This isn't one of them. This is pretty relaxing, actually. You just got to press the right button at the right time and do a few double jumps. And that's about it, really. Get to the end. Another level. They get progressively more difficult. There we are. We're through. I wish I had another game mechanic for starting this off rather than the possession, because I don't like the having to repossess a character I've started. Well, no, that was a mistake. You go right back to the start if you die. It's very good. So check that one out. It's only got 98 thumbs up so far. Could do with some more. This is Jumping Jack. This is from Tony 1979. I'm guessing that's the year he was born. It's based on some very old games indeed. And it has a lot of nostalgia feel for me. Yep, this is what we had to put up with if we wanted to play a game. This is cool. So basically, you've just got to jump through the gaps. And get yourself to the top. Now, I've played a game like this before. Now, I can't remember which one it was. Manic Miner or something. I missed that. Let's wait for this one. Missed it again. And if you hit the line, it kills you. It is viciously hard. I did manage to get up to like the 4th or 5th level. 5th line. That's the best I could do. I think you're going on that Floppy Bird being hard. There we go, I'm up. Of course, if another hole comes along on this line before a hole comes in the hole above, I'm going to end up back down to the beginning again, which is... There we go. See? Because I can't jump it. I gotta do that. So this is not a fast-paced game. Oh no, that's just cruel. And that killed me. It's really hard. Anyway, 54 thumbs up for that. It's one of the hardest games you're gonna have to play, and it will be very frustrating for you. This is Miner by Sean88. I like this game. I spent quite a lot of time. I got carried away doing some mining. What I think it needs is some definite goals. So he's got some money in his backpack there. There we go. And you just mine your way through by taking out the walls. No, that one doesn't want to know. No. There you go. So you just got to mine away, and as you go through the mine, you get to pick up gems and other precious goods like gold and silver and things. Like there's one over there, look. That's AQUAMARINE. And if you look at his backpack, we've now got $720. There we go. So we've got to try and earn as much money as we can. I think the 11 is the amount of glow sticks we've got, but I've never needed to put a glow stick down. I think it's supposed to mark where you've been, so you don't get lost in the mine. So we'll pop a glow stick down, shall we? Right, what do we do? There we go. Glow stick down. Oh, what's this over here? Ooh, Tricky Ricky special gem. Now, as it's supposedly timed, I think it would be nice if there was a clock or something so that we could see how much time we've got left, see it count down. I think that would help with this game. But otherwise, I think it's cool, and he's really good. Look at that. I love his idle animation and stuff. So yeah, good game. Minor. Right, this game, North Hollywood Heist, first-person shooter by Thirsty12345. I spent a good 10-15 minutes just shooting the place up the other day.
Good evening to a generally calm night.
It starts off with some woman giving the weather report for some reason, which is fun.
Causing minor occasional drizzles. Much later in the evening, we expect to see patches of snowfall originating in the northern side and hovering toward the...
There we go. So, pretty basic controls. So, let's shoot the camera out. There we go. Good start. There's an ATM there. There we go. Oh, policeman's arrived already. There we are. Oh, am I dead? I'm dead before I started there. That was horrendous. Right, okay. Forget the camera. Let's go straight for the gold. There we go. Let's grab as much gold as we can before we get shot. Got ya, copper. He's dead too. Oh, I'm being shot. I'm being shot. Oh no! I'm not doing very well. Normally I last a lot longer than this. But because I'm recording, because I'm not doing very well at all. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. I'm not on the scoreboard. I don't know how you get on the scoreboard, but anyway. There's North Hollywood Heist. It's quite fun, actually. Just running around collecting gold and stealing stuff out of the back of a van. So, there we go. Right, I put this in here because I just wanted to say, before the game jam, the Dreamscom, Dreams Have Meanings did a weekly challenge to make a float. I took part in it, and we made a really nice selection of floats, some of which you can see here. And they're very similar to what people made for Dreamscom. And I'm wondering whether this idea, after having seen the floats, it sort of inspired the idea of having these Dreamscom booths. But if next year they want to do floats instead of booths, this is what it would look like. I think it's cool. I quite like the idea of having a float. And when you see my float, you'll see that I used the bits and pieces for my booth, because I didn't have a lot of time to make my booth, so I repurposed it to make my booth. But there we are. Pick of the week. Top 10 dreams. Tutorials. There's me. There's some really cool floats. This one I know is Bella Iris. Her float's got loads of unicorns on. I love the way the unicorn throws them out, the little soft plushy versions into the crowd. That's so cool. There we are. These guys are throwing toilet paper out. This was made at a time when there was a huge shortage of toilet rolls. That's Casey Jones there. And here we have, I think this is the drone ship that I showed last week. I like the crowd. I like the way the crowd's been done. I think that's quite clever. And the buildings behind look really cool. So there we are. Here's an option for next year then. We'll just have a huge float parade. Instead of a conference. There we go. Just put it in because it was like, yeah, never got to show that off last time. I should have done, but I tried to keep things if they're somebody else's channel and it's their thing. I don't like to sort of spoil it, which is why I was a bit weary about playing some of these horror games, but it's all done now. Right, there we go. That was the pick of the week for this week. As always, if you see anything in the Dreamverse you think I might like, it doesn't have to be yours, just send me a send to link, find my name and send me the creation. Always looking for elements, art, movies, games and things that are none of those things. So send me anything you find. Otherwise, I will catch you in your dreams.